Great, great. So for everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Jordan, and Brittany's been one of my best friends for the last 15 years, and hopefully the feeling is mutual. As for Nick and I met 2 or 3 years ago. Honestly, with the pandemic, I've kind of lost sense of time. So we'll say pre-pandemic. But Nick and I first met when Brittany asked me if I wanted to join them for a lunch one day. And I felt like that we clicked almost immediately. He was super nice, laid back, very easygoing, and he had the potential to be the new best friend. And I was like, damn, is this bromance already brewing? But Nick had one flaw. Just one, Nick. And that flaw was you were a Habs fan. But it's okay, Nick. I think I can turn the blind eye on that one. It's okay. But I'm not just up here to talk about Brittany and Nick, but I will also be your guys' MC tonight, as you know. The MC job was down to either me or Dawson, but I knew a bit more English, so I got the job. I'm here to help the night transition smoothly and keep everything on track, or at least that's what 45 minutes of Googling what does an MC do has told me. To start off the night, we're gonna get Taylor to come up and hopefully tell us some embarrassing things. So, Taylor.
So for everybody who's forgot, I'm Taylor. I'm not gonna make this too long because I've seen the food, it looks delicious, so I'll kind of keep it short for you. But I've known Nick for 13, 14 years, line mates in hockey, the whole shebang. Won a lot of championships with him. He's quite the defender. Didn't meet Brittany until we won the last championship. We were out celebrating, and she came along, and honestly, those two ripped up the dance floor. I don't think there was room for anybody else. They just took over the whole thing, and it was their show. You could tell, being the first time these two meet, it just worked. They meshed. It was perfect. There was no fighting it. I remember we had a couple talks after hockey, and he goes, man, this is almost going too easy. He goes like, you know, get a feeler here. I said, you know what? There's no reason to fight it. If it feels good, run with it. Brittany, you keep him tamed, and that is a very impressive task, to say the least. So kudos to you. Kudos to the patience that goes along with living with Nick, and, you know, not mind being a couple minutes late here or there, or to our own rehearsal dinner. But yeah, I mean, there's lots more speeches after me, lots more good stories, but I don't have a love song, but those two lovebirds right there, match made in heaven. Thanks for having me out here, guys. You guys are awesome.
All right, Chantel. You're up next. Already.
So apparently you people don't know how to follow rules. It was not tap on your glass. It was sing a song. A song. Like la 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 la. No, I won't sing. All right. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm gonna unlock my phone and remind myself. I'm Brittany's slightly older sister, Chantal. Slightly, just a smidge. Brittany and I met in the April of 1991, and it was love at first sight. Followed by a few years of slight annoyance and begrudged responsibility. But for the most part, we were great roommates, right? We did well together, yeah. I know a lot of you expect jokey and some good stories, and I would love to give it to you, but I'm about to get all sappy up here, so. There is a small age gap, as I expressed, between us of about 6 years, and in many ways, it has set a very unique dynamic for Bree and I. One that most sisters who are close in age don't understand. I'm not going to start. Okay. I started to write this thinking of all the inside jokes and ridiculous things we can giggle about that really irritate Dad. And I do mean ridiculous. Has anyone seen my clute? But anyways, you had to be there again. But I stopped myself and I realized that in so many ways, the connection between Brittany and I has always been a level of advice and support. Don't you start, because I'll start. Brittany and Nick, I would love to first tell you that I am so happy that today has finally happened, come to fruition. We're all here. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID be damned, we did it. And I'm just so happy that we can be here in person to celebrate with both of you in the very first celebration of your life of love. So, now I know they say opposites attract, but you two have proven that is not the case. Because Nick, when I met you, you were not Brittany's opposite. You were very much Brittany. You guys are like the exact same. It's uncanny, and I know, it's crazy. I can't remember the last time I've seen too many people or two people just connect so instantly, and just the chemistry. It was just beautiful, and it really has been wonderful to watch you two find each other amidst everything and fall madly in love. And Nick, we are just so lucky to have you come into our lives and our family. You are so smart, so kind, so willing to put up with Brittany. And I couldn't have dreamed, I love you. And I really couldn't have dreamed up a better fit for my baby sister and a father to my newest, most adorable niece. So, welcome. Now, you two, we both knew I couldn't stand here with a microphone, being your big sister and Aristomachy, and not seize this glorious opportunity to impart just a smidgen of my unsolicited advice. So, all right, let's get started. I'm just kidding. It's a prop. Seriously, life has certainly put your dedication to this day to the test, because we all know it's taken a couple years to get here. And I'm here to say that, pandemic aside, that fight, that grit, and that sheer commitment to your love and your family, don't ever let it waver. If you look around you, if we all take a minute and take a break from munching down on our delicious food, and we look around this venue at this beautiful layout, this delicious food, these beautiful people, the family, the friends, this is all because of love. So don't ever doubt what love can get you through. It can get you over anything. It can get you through anything. It connects us. It gives us cause to celebrate and enjoy each other. It makes us smile. And most importantly, and above all else, it gives us hope. It is what will seep into the cracks of your life. Never doubt your ability to sit back comfortably in your love, to shut the day off, close the door, and remind yourselves that at the end of it all the bills, the madness, the kids, the goals, the someday we'll have, the I wish we had this, life has given you the gift of each other, and it's the gift that perpetually gives. It's the soft place to land behind the stretch of the hard days ahead. It's each other, and I love you both so much, and I wish you a life of love.
Okay, we're gonna keep the speeches going. Up next is Jake. So Jake, the floor is all yours.
Hey everyone, how we doing tonight? Can I get a woo? Hard to top a speech like that, am I right? Anyways, you know what? There we go. A wise man once told me, A groomsman's speech should be just like a miniskirt. Short enough to keep things interesting, yet long enough to cover the goods. Anyways, jokes aside, I'm really humbled, and it's an absolute privilege to be standing here in front of you all to say a few words, on the behalf of my good friend Nick and his bride, now Brittany. And when I was thinking about what to share with you all today, a lot of memories came to, mind that we've shared over the years, Nick and I. Many drives to and from Limoges, Ontario, jamming out to Glee, the windows wide open. Countless pints crushed with foggy eyes, and I also remember the first time I was introduced to Nick and Brittany, the couple, and it was a really special day. When I look at Nick and Brittany, I see two individuals that together just work so well, and that their love and commitment to each other just continues to grow each and every day. In 2010, Nick and I were fortunate enough to be selected as leaders to our annual high school leadership camp. And the theme or motto that we collectively came up with was all surrounded around, showcasing your true colors, being yourself, and being proud of the individual characteristics that each make us unique. And, with Nick and Brittany, they're both so unique, and at the same time, they work so well together, and their love continues to grow and blossom each and every day. I'm just so proud of how far they've come, and I'm so eager to see where life takes them next. So, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but cheers to the happy couple, and I hope their love is everlasting. So thank you all.
We're going to be doing the parents' speeches next. So if I can get the parents of the groom, Deb and Ken, to come up and say a few things.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Who was that? Okay, anyways. I'm Ken, and this is Deb. We're the parents of Nick. We waited a long time for the special day. Due to COVID and everything, we had to wait. I'd like to say on behalf of the family, thank you everyone who has come here to celebrate Nick and Britt's special day. Even though today is one of the best days of my life, I always like to think the day that Nick was born is the best day of my life. On that beautiful day, Nick came into our lives and changed our lives forever. Brittany, I've never seen a bride shine so brightly and beautiful. Nick, you're kind and gentle. Everyone knows. You have a heart of gold. Sometimes emotional. But I don't know where you get that from, so I don't know. We thank God every day for giving us you and Emily. Nick, you have chosen a beautiful young lady as your bride. Welcome, Brittany, to family. Welcome. And may you both have experienced love, everlasting love. And cheers. And I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey square? No! Go, Habs, go. Want to say anything?
I'll just add a few words, not too many, because Ken, you did a good job. That's everything and more that we would love to say to you, of course. Ken's right. When Nick was born, it definitely changed our lives. We didn't even know what to call him. We hadn't decided until we actually held him. And next thing you know, it was Nicholas James. James after his Grampy. So Grampy was also very proud of that. And he just looked like a Nicholas, and he was Nicholas from that time on. So he is kind, he's generous, we all know that. Some of the hockey buddies in the room probably are laughing on the inside, because we all know that Nick is very competitive. But that's also one of his strengths. So he will do everything, I am sure, for Brittany and for Dawson, and he won't let anything come in the way of everybody's happiness in that little family. So for that, we're extremely proud of you, Nick, and we love you, Brittany. You already know that. We're very proud of you, too, and we couldn't have asked for somebody sweeter and kinder to keep Nick grounded and to make Nick feel so loved. So take care of each other, and we're very happy for you.
Okay, everyone. Now we're gonna get the parents of the bride, Neil and Kim, to come up and hopefully dish some embarrassing things about Brittany.
All right, hi everybody. Most of you know me. There might be maybe a handful of people that I haven't met in this room. And if you haven't, this is my wife Kim, and I'm Neil.
Hi.
We're known as Nana and Papa, Kim and Neil, or Mom and Dad. So those are about the three people that we're known as. So, first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to this beautiful place. I mean, it's quite the place. It's very nice. We got lucky with the weather, and everything seems to be moving along good. And what a gorgeous table up here, eh? Like, you see that? That deserves a round of applause. So I'm going to start off with just a little tidbit of information. Back in April of 1991, when Brittany was born, I guess I must have said something wrong along the line somewhere, because she didn't talk to me she didn't have anything to do with me till 1993. Uncle Rod was the guy that she would go to. That's that guy right over there. He's got his hand up, put his hand up there. See, that was Uncle Rod. That's the only person that she would go to. So I must have said something wrong along the way there, but thank God she grew out of that. Well, Brittany, you're through your years of trials and tribulations. I know there's a couple of things that I want to say. Number one is when she worked with me 2 years at the airport, and she was on groundskeeping, so she was riding on lawnmowers and cutting the grass. And so her first, I think it was very close to her, right at the beginning. No, there was another girl too, but anyway, she was when she started out, she had to wear work boots, not used to wearing those, and she was walking right through the field heading towards her lawnmower, and she fell in a gopher hole and tripped. And of course, like there's about, 480 cameras at the airport. Like, you can't do nothing without it being caught on camera. So, of course, she pulls herself up and pretended that nothing happened. Meanwhile, all of her coworkers had seen it on the video and everything, So that was one of her klutzy moments. She's had a couple in her life. I mean,
She was a baby.
when she was a baby, 2 years old there, she fell off the table and broke her arm in half. So that was, we've dealt with a few. She had a couple of teeth knocked out. Yes, walked off the stairs in her walker. Yeah, that's why they took those walkers off. You're not allowed those anymore, right? They could be dangerous, apparently. Yeah, and then got a little older.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No.
You, And one last tidbit. I remember when we first met Nick, he came over to our place, and I have a sister that can attest to this.
She was there.
It was a storming, snowy night, and we lit the sauna, and we were going to have a sauna. So, of course, Linda and Kim went in first, and when they came out, it was Brittany and Nick's turn, and Nick says, "Well, I've never been in a sauna before. I don't even know what to do." But Brittany has been she's growing up around them. So they went in, and Kim accidentally locked the door on the outside.
No, leaving the sauna.
Leaving the sauna.
I was leaving the sauna.
Yeah, she was leaving the sauna, and she accidentally put the lock on the outside. We always try
Just
to
to
keep the
force a
door to
habit.
keep the heat. And
Went inside.
we went inside, and Linda and Bob and Kim and I are sitting at the table, and Linda and Kim are going, "Do you hear that banging?" Like, we thought it was like a snow plow or something going by or something, you know. And we're going, "Oh well, didn't be
Just
nothing."
snowplow.
So they were in there like a half an hour, 40 minutes. Eh? And oh my God, they're taking a long time in that sauna. Like, I mean, usually, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of heat. And we come out, and Brittany's in the window, the little 8-inch window. She's like this. It was so funny. Like, there's only a 1 1/4 inch screw holding the door shut. I mean, like, they could have pushed the door open. It would have been open like that. But they said they sat down on the bottom so they could get out of the heat, and they put their hand in the cold water so that they would feel, they could keep their temperature down.
No, Nick was not allowed to kick the door down, according to Brittany.
Yes, apparently they didn't want to wreck my door, but I mean, under that circumstances. So that was quite a funny event anyways. I mean, that was Nick's first experience in the in the
With
sauna.
us. With us.
So we had a good little laugh about it for, I don't know, a year. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, so Kim's,
No, we'd like to thank
yeah. First of all, I want to thank all the out-of-town guests for coming in. And I want to thank all of your friends that came and all the family from Montreal and Sudbury and everywhere where you guys came from. We appreciate the journey, and these have been some trying times, so it's great to, I don't know about you, but it felt really, really good to just be around a group of people and just around and, being able to have fun. I mean, to me, that's gold. That was gold for me. So, yeah. In closing, I just want to say, Nick, welcome to the Ristomaki family. You met pretty well, I'll say, a third guaranteed of them, maybe half. Close. And we have a lovely granddaughter, Dawson. We've been trying to at least get everybody to get a look at her. I know she's new, and like a new toy, everybody has to get a little look at it anyway. So, and right now Lindsay has her, so feel free to walk by and look at her anyways. Okay, and well, I'm going to keep it short. That's pretty good for me. I think my wife has just one thing that she wanted to say. I know that she wanted to say one thing, maybe two.
Okay, well, I'll say one thing. I just want to say, I know, it's a big moment. I don't usually do this. But I just wanted to say, Nick, I remember when Brittany brought you home, and just the smile on her face, and the giggles, and the laughter, and the happiness from all of that, I knew you were the one at that point. And we couldn't be luckier to have you in our lives as a son-in-law. So welcome to our family. Love you very much. Congratulations. Cheers, everybody, to Nick and Brittany.
All right, everyone, if I can get your attention, please. We have one more speech. I think it's the biggest one. I could be wrong. You might know them, you might not. It is the bride and groom, Brittany and Nick. No pressure. Caught 'em up. The floor is yours.
All right. Well, the first thing I'd like to say is thank you for everyone for coming. It has touched our lives that all of you were able to make it. Here it starts.
Just start reading.
As we look around the room, we're overwhelmed with the support and love that we feel from each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And to everyone who traveled long distances to spend this day with us, we are forever blessed. We'd like to take time to thank our parents, Deb, and my mom, Deb, and my stepdad, Pierre, and my dad, Ken, and my stepmom, Laura, as well as my beautiful brides, mom and dad, Neil and Kim. None of this would have happened without your guys' help, support. Like, we had our crazy days. It happened. But we always had you guys behind us and on our back, so It was perfect. We could not have done this without you, and it means the world to us. We'd also like to thank these beautiful people up here. They've made this an amazing experience for us, and there's no other people we'd want to be standing next to up there.
Want me to say the rest
No, I'll do this one.
of it? Okay.
We'd also like to thank our wonderful vendors. Shout out to Greyloft,
Joel.
all of you guys. Joel, thank you. Amazing job so far, and we can't wait for the rest. As well as Julia and her team here at Orchardview. This has been an amazing experience. This has definitely been an amazing experience, and we couldn't have done it without you guys and your endless work and support throughout this whole day. And we are so fortunate to have a great team working with us to make this an absolute perfect day. You want to say the last few words, or?
So, well, he pretty much said everything, but I wanted to read the last part, but he took it. So, thank you, literally everybody, for traveling here. We were devastated when we had to postpone due to COVID, but we're so thankful that this day turned out and that each and every one of you are here. It literally means the world to us. We're literally speechless. So basically, yes. So basically, the way we're gonna end this is we just hope to see you all on this beautiful dance floor shortly because we want to celebrate. Okay.